Hello and welcome back everyone to another 2010 Weekly. Now it's really exciting what's about to happen this week on Wednesday. No, it's not the solar eclipse, it's not the planets are aligning, it's not the meteor showers on Wednesday the 12th of August. It's the start of the shooting season again, the Glorious 12th, and the grouse moors open once again. And I know all of us will be super excited to know the 12th of August is here, because just after that, in a few weeks after the 12th, is the 1st of September, and it's pretty much full steam ahead for the vast majority of us. Only a fraction of us can really afford to get up on the grouse moors. So the Glorious 12th, why is the Glorious 12th such a big deal? Well, it was when the Game Act was brought in 1831, the seasons were worked out for all the different game breeds, and it was figured that grouse and August were the best suited to that species for being able to take on suitable stock and then improve and not damage their breeding cycle, because as many of us will know, you cannot rear a grouse in captivity and then release them. They are a naturally wild bird, and it, I guess, wasn't until, and doing a bit of history behind it, until the Victorian era, put my teeth in, that it really started to become a very, very lavish and popular pastime within the landed gentry. And it has, you know, for what we know grouse shooting today, that was really the spark which ignited grouse shooting. Now, we all know that grouse shooting is up in the moors. There is some little bit of it in Wales, but Yorkshire and then into Scotland, and numbers have depleted over the last few years. And you know, many moors have had to not even shoot for the past couple of years. But this year, I'm hearing that there are a shootable surplus on more moors than there were in the past couple of years. There's still a problem up there. The wildfires have been a huge problem, but it's one of those where I'm really hoping for everyone involved, because it affects so many people. It's not just the grouse moors, it's not just the guns who are paying for it. It's you know, the people in the lodges, the communities that it feeds, even the taxi drivers when they're taking the clients from the train stations to the moor, to the lodges on the moors. It's affecting such a wider community, and it's really injecting money into one of those areas where grouse shooting is pretty much all that goes on. So it's important, and it's great to hear so many moors are going to be going ahead this season. If you're going, let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'd love to hear, and maybe some of you are going out on the 12th of August, so do let me know. Or any of our 2010ers that are out on the grouses here, especially on the 12th, I'd love to hear from you. So at 2010, we do not have a grouse day, so I'm not on here today saying, oh, we're going to be, but by the way, sign up, we've got a grouse day. We have not, for a couple of reasons. One, I don't know a grouse moor that would take us. That would be the main one. And then the second one would be that I'm still trying to work out, with the amount of butts, would 20 guns in 10 grouse butts, would it be a bit crowded? So, listen, I love a challenge, but perhaps you would tell me in the WhatsApp community group if you had the opportunity to come grouse shooting. And now this probably won't be an affordable price to many of us, because grouse shooting isn't affordable. It is a luxury. But would you be interested if I got some information about doing a 2010 style day on the grouse moors, North Yorkshire, Scotland? I'd love to hear from you. So if you're not a member of the WhatsApp community group, then there'll be a link in the show notes for this 2010 Weekly, and you can also send me a message and I'll send you the link happily straight away. So we really look forward to but when I think of it, I do love a challenge. I just wonder, maybe, just maybe, let me know. But I think what's really kind of, with our simulator day coming up on the 22nd of August, there are still some spaces available, by the way. The Wadlow grouse butts are a fantastic opportunity to stand and have those clays fly over the top of you, to experience what, albeit they are clays and not grouse, but you get some wonderful, wonderful opportunity to feel what it's like in a grouse butt. They are made out of the stones, they're laid to the top, they're dug into the ground. You know, guys, I just wonder if you're not going on the grouse and you've got spare time on Saturday from midday, Wadlow Farm, 6 Mile Bottom, Cambridgeshire, £250, all in, apart from cartridges, hospitality and a steak dinner afterwards. There's a few spaces left. Why don't you jump on board and let's get stuck into not only high pheasants presented over some incredibly good belts of trees. You've got English partridge on one of the other drives. You've got the Wadlow warren, which just has rabbits coming out of everywhere, and not real life rabbits, but clay rabbits, shown as rabbits running around the place. That's good fun. That's a bit of a crazy drive, I must admit, but it is good fun. And then to finish off, go into the grouse butts. I promise you, it's a fraction of the price. I think the whole experience at 6 Mile Bottom costs the same as a brace of grouse on the moors this year. So why don't you get in touch and let's see you guys come enjoy the afternoon with us and see how many grouse you would have to pay for or how many clays you hit, and then we'll work out how much your bill would be at the end of the day. So yeah, Wadlow, 6 Mile Bottom, 22nd of August. Love to have you come along. Okay, that's the sales pitch. I won't do that anymore. I might do. But you know, I think for me, standing in a grouse butt has always been a dream, and maybe just one day, maybe I'll get there, but we'll see. It'll be exciting. Listen, never say never, but I'd love to hear some of your thoughts. How many of you have been to a grouse moor? How many of you have walked up over pointers? You know, that I'm really keen for. Now, I have been invited this year, had to turn it down. Our house needed some repairs doing to it, so had to say no to that, but I was almost going up and doing my first walked up grouse this year. There's a team going next year for some walked up grouse over pointers. Let me know, have you ever been driven grouse shooting or walked up grouse? I'd love to hear, just because I like hearing the stories, if nothing else. And it's great, it's what this community is about, isn't it? You know, share those stories, put them in the WhatsApp group, and just let everyone know kind of like what you've been up to. There's no big-headedness. And that's what I've really enjoyed about starting 2010, has been that everyone so far has been so willing to share advice. The Thursday conversation in the WhatsApp group has just been, well, thoroughly enjoyable to hear everyone's stories coming back in. And I will promise to release them on Thursday and not Friday like I have done the last two. So yeah, bear with me. A father, a husband, a full-time employee, businessman. Sometimes I get the days muddled up. I'm sure you can understand. So as I've already alluded to and mentioned, should I do a grouse day? Well, yeah, I probably should. We'll look into it. So, but I'm really keen to know if you guys would be. So please do it, and please let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. And yeah, have a fantastic 12th if you're out. If you're going out on the grouse at all, have a wonderful time. My day starts and my season starts on the 1st of September. More about that in the future. But I think that's pretty much about as much as I need to waffle on for this evening. It's been another great week at 2010. There is everything's now fully booked apart from Shadwell on the 21st of November and as I've mentioned, the 22nd of August for 6 Mile Bottom Simulator Day. So if you're interested, fancy joining us, please do come and stand in the Wadlow grouse butts and yeah, just enjoy yourselves. Guys, I could waffle on for far too long. It's not really about that, it's about what's been happening this week, and I think looking forward, this is going to be a great season. So guys, have a great day, have a great week, and yeah, look forward to hearing all your grouse stories and everything else like that. But until then, take care.